Indonesia hunts clues as study suggests Javan tiger may still exist. Newly discovered Australian beetle almost mistaken for bird poo. Archaeologists are now finding microplastics in ancient remains.
FTX to sell $884 million of Anthropic shares to 24 institutional investors. Adam Neumann offers to buy back WeWork for more than $500 million, WSJ reports. 4 months ago, WeWork, once a $47 billion firm, files for bankruptcy after accruing $2.9 billion debt. Hong Kong court declares HK01 founder Yu Punhui bankrupt, over HK $470 million debt. SEC seeking $2 billion in fines from Ripple, according to Chief Legal Officer. The crypto airdrops are not securities, lawsuit against SEC argues. Binance blocked by Philippine securities watchdog.
Indonesia's military arrests 13 elite soldiers accused of involvement in cruel torture. Recently, Indonesian military apologizes after West Papuan man filmed being tortured in water-filled barrel. Hong Kong's John Lee vows to step up intelligence gathering, analysis for law enforcement after Article 23 legislation. Putin says Islamic extremists raided concert hall but attack masterminds are yet to be found, and Moscow court arrests 7th defendant in Crocus City Hall attack case. Macron says terrorists who hit Russia had tried to attack France. Kyrgyzstan calls on citizens not to travel to Russia. Binance seeks new buyer for Russian business following COMEX closure. London Stock Exchange will launch crypto ETNs tracking BTC and ETH on May 28. U.S. sanctions 3 cryptocurrency exchanges for helping Russia evade sanctions. Ukraine relies on Starlink for its drone war. Russia appears to be bypassing sanctions to use the devices too. Japan to sell fighter jets in latest break from post-war pacifist ideals, and North Korea says Japan's prime minister offered to meet with leader Kim Jong-un soon. In Argentina, the government finalizes the purchase of F-16 supersonic aircraft from Denmark.
Israel pushes back on UN ceasefire call. Gallant says, "We've no moral right to end war, and Israel to attack Hamas everywhere," says Defense Minister. As Gallant says, if IDF ends Gaza war early, Hezbollah will start next war sooner. Brazilian police launch investigation into Bolsonaro's 2-night sleepover at Hungarian embassy. As reported, Bolsonaro, facing investigations, hid at Hungarian embassy, and is it a crime to sleep in the embassy, asks Bolsonaro. BBC will stop using AI for Doctor Who promotion after receiving complaints. Cillian Murphy to lead Blood Run's cult film adaptation at Universal. Anne Hathaway lost roles after Oscar win because of how toxic my identity had become online, says Christopher Nolan backed her. I had an angel in him. Boeing demands Virgin Galactic destroy all data from its failed space tourism partnership. Qualcomm ends bid to buy Israel's Autotalks after antitrust probe. Forgotten Tetris sequel Tetris Reversed resurfaces, after a decade. Sony develops new 247-megapixel medium format sensor.
Elon Musk's ex loses lawsuit against research group that reported rise in hate speech, racist content on social network, as judge tosses Elon Musk's ex lawsuit against anti-hate group. Lawsuit against YouTube led by Steve Wozniak set to continue. EU rejects Apple's European App Store changes, and the company could be fined 10% of global turnover.
CBD products don't ease pain and are potentially harmful, new study finds. Chick-fil-A backtracks from its no antibiotics in chicken pledge, blames projected supply shortages. Life might survive the sulfuric acid clouds of Venus, new experiments find.
Silicon Valley's biggest city is training AI to detect homeless encampments. Ron DeSantis signs bill requiring parental consent for kids under 16 to hold social media accounts, and Florida bans social media for kids under 14. Republic of Georgia wants to ban changing gender in sweeping new anti-LGBTQ+ law.
Google search will now show you AI summarized results, whether you want them or not. Hackers hijack GitHub accounts in supply chain attack, affecting Top GG and others. Do Kwon released from Montenegrin prison on bail. Terraform Labs civil trial begins in NYC.
Sean Diddy Combs' LA and Miami homes raided by law enforcement, officials say, and Sean Diddy Combs' private jet lands in Caribbean amid U.S. home raids. Kate Middleton conspiracy theories fueled by China, Russia and Iran after cancer diagnosis.
Titanic door that saved Kate Winslet sells for $718,750, beating Indy's whip. BBC looks for commercial deals, as it faces potential end of license fee. Barcelona's famous Sagrada Familia will finally be completed in 2026.
"27 Texans make Bloomberg's Billionaires 2024 Index as more rich Americans move to Texas. Mumbai dethrones Beijing as Asia's new billionaire capital, announced by the Huron Report. The new boss of Boeing's commercial airplanes division is a third-generation employee. clunky new $3,300 clear sticky tape bracelet from fashion house Balenciaga mercilessly mocked on China social media. Yet another sealed 4 GB original iPhone brings in over $100,000 at auction. Africa seen as growing hotspot for $3,000 in night hotel rooms.
UN Security Council demands immediate Gaza ceasefire as U.S. abstains. Bloomberg comments as the U.S. just fired a first diplomatic shot at Israel. Israel cancels Washington visit after U.S. allows UN Gaza ceasefire resolution to pass. Trump calls on Israel to finish up the war in Gaza because it is losing a lot of the world.
Chinese-American World War II veterans who served, despite being denied U.S. citizenship, honored by Congress. Records confirm Trump's mother-in-law came to U.S. through process he derided. Shamima Begum loses initial bid to challenge citizenship removal at Supreme Court. 1 month ago, Shamima Begum, the former IS wife, loses UK citizenship appeal. UK and US sanction Chinese entities for malicious cyber activity against British MPs and Pentagon contractors. New Zealand accuses China of hacking Parliament, condemns activity. Millions of Americans caught up in Chinese hacking plot, announced by the US. Nissan to launch 30 new models by 2026, including 14 gas and 16 electrified cars, where Nissan to launch 7 new models and refresh most of U.S. lineup by 2026. Fisker deal talks with big automaker collapse, NYSE to delist stock. In Germany, Transport Minister wants to invest €150 million in German air taxi startup. The Audi R8 is officially dead. Porsche will stop selling Boxster Cayman in Europe due to anti-hacking law. Lucid Motors raises another $1 billion from Saudi Arabia as it searches for luxury EV buyers. Swedish appeals court rules space rock should stay with the owner of the property where it landed. Parents file $1.5 million lawsuit after Quebec teacher accused of selling students' artwork online. Malaysia Minimart executives charged over a lawsuit.
Thailand, Philippines embrace nuclear power to cut emissions. Rosatom plans to build tokamak with reactor technologies by 2030, and helium from Siberian, Far Eastern fields to cover 45% of global demand, claimed by scientists. In the U.S., Energy Agency announces $6 billion to slash emissions in industrial facilities.
Court agrees to stop New York from seizing Trump's assets if he puts up $175 million within 10 days. Trump's Stormy Daniels hush money trial to start on April 15, judge rules. U.S. appeals court finds for Donald Trump Jr. in defamation suit by former coal CEO Don Blankenship.
Australia waters down fuel emissions laws in blow to Tesla. Pakistan to seek U.S. sanction waivers for gas pipeline from Iran. Recently, Voice of America had reported as, no need for U.S. waiver to build gas pipeline with Iran, Pakistan says. DHL says globalization expands, despite geopolitical and policy headwinds.
NATO makes its wartime debut as a climate tech investor. Study documents the slowing of Atlantic currents. Malaysia braces for worst as heat wave to run through mid-April.
Most active stocks from March 26, 2024, Japan, NTT, ONTSU, TEPCO, Nissan, Mitsubishi UFJ. Hong Kong, Bach, China Tower, CCBC, SenseTime, ICBC. UK, Lloyds, Barclays, Vodafone, Rentokil. USA, Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, AMD, Nike. List reflects the most actively traded stocks the time report was taken.
Another drop in the ocean of AI, Stable Video 3D, SV3D, is a generative model based on stable video diffusion that takes in a still image of an object as a conditioning frame and generates an orbital video of that object. This model was trained to generate 21 frames at resolution 576 by 576 given a context frame of the same size, fine-tuned from SVD image to video. Two variants of the model have been released as SV3DU. This variant generates orbital videos based on single image inputs without camera conditioning, SV3DP, extending the capability of SVD3U. This variant accommodates both single images and orbital views, allowing for the creation of 3D video along specified camera paths.
CISA cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA adds 3 known exploited vulnerabilities to catalog as Fortinet 40 client SQL injection vulnerability, Ivanti Endpoint Manager Cloud Service Appliance, EPM-CSA, code injection vulnerability and NICE Linear Emerge 3 Series OS command injection vulnerability.
Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, March 19, 2024, Tuesday, March 26, 2024, Counter-Strike 2, Dragon's Dogma 2, Horizon Forbidden West, PUBG, Battlegrounds, Apex Legends TM.
Apple App Store top free apps for the iPhone on March 26, 2024, Threads, an Instagram app, Shane, shopping online, Max, stream HBO, TV, and movies, Temu, shop like a billionaire, TikTok. Top paid apps, Shadowrocket, Hot Schedules, Goblin Tools, 75 Hard, The Wonder Weeks, Procreate Pocket. Top grossing Android games on Google Play US for March 26, 2024, Monopoly Go, Royal Match, Candy Crush Saga, Coin Master. Top free Android apps on Google Play US, WhatsApp Messenger, TikTok, Messenger, Instagram.
Top free Android games on Google Play US of March 26, 2024. Call of Duty registered, Warzone TM Mobile, Roblox, Monopoly Go. Top grossing Android apps on Google Play US, Google One, TikTok, Disney Plus, Max, Stream HBO, TV and movies, Amazon Shopping.
March 26, 2024, Apple App Store top paid games on iPhone, Minecraft, Papa's Freezeria to go, Papa's Paletteria to go, Geometry Dash, Heads Up. Apple App Store top free games, Call of Duty registered, Warzone TM Mobile, Wood Nuts and Bolts Puzzle, Monopoly Go, Township, Roblox, Block Blast. Top movies on Google Play US of March 26, 2024, Anyone But You, Oppenheimer, Dune, American Fiction, The Beekeeper.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of March 11, March 17, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. The Gentleman, Season 1. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1. The Program, Guns, Cults and Kidnapping, Limited Series. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. The Signal, Limited Series. Banditos, Season 1. Queen of Tears, Limited Series. Furies, Season 1. Young Royals, Season 3.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of March 11, March 17, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films, in English, Damsel, Irish Wish, Alone, Code 8 Part 2, Noah, The Backup Plan. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English, Art of Love, Cat and Dog, Murder Mubarak, and Washipin Kandatham. My Name is Loki Wan. Amazon bestsellers in Prime Video, USA for March 26, 2024, The Beekeeper, Anyone But You, The Iron Claw, Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, Season 1, Oppenheimer, Wonka. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global, from the week of Friday, March 15th, Thursday, March 21st, 2024, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, Ariana Grande. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. End of Beginning, DJO. Carnival, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $. Lose Control, Teddy Swims Greedy, Tate McRae. Apple Music Top Songs March 26, 2024, Like That, Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar. Type Shit, Future, Metro Boomin, Travis Scott. Cinderella, Future, Metro Boomin. YouTube Music Charts, Global Weekly Top Songs for the week of March 15th, March 21st, 2024. Bling Bang Bang Born, Creepy Nuts. Terry Botten Mine Isi Al Jajaya, Raghav and Tanishq Bakshi Anasis Kar. La Diopla, Havi, beautiful things, Benson Boone. Kokajagirli, Azodonar Sadova. Karki Madatha Petty, Sri Krishna and Salathi Chiganti, Lan, Zena Bastik.
The Daily Digest of March 26, 2024, news on crypto, streaming, tech, politics, showbiz, AI, health and environment.